have asked for a video on Benny Hinn, and so that's what I'm doing today. Benny Hinn is best known for his miracle crusades where he went around the world healing people, and also his prosperity gospel. Benny Hinn teaches that God rewards the faithful with good health and prosperity. Mostly it just means that Benny's getting the prosperity. Benny has a net worth of $59.4 million and he earns $9.9 million per year. Benny Hinn owns multiple houses, including these two, one overlooking the Pacific and one built in Italian villa style. He also owns multiple planes and a fleet of luxury cars, such as the Ferrari 458 shown here. Benny's ministry is estimated to bring in $100 million in donations each year from people that Hinn convinces that God delivers healing through Benny Hinn. When pressured, Hinn will admit that he has no proof of these healings, and in fact, some healing claims have been debunked. Many years ago, Senator Grassley, the Republican Party, opened an investigation into 6 major televangelists, including Hinn, Paula White, and Joel Osteen. Grassley's concern was whether or not Hinn and his colleagues are using tax-free donations from believers to fund their lavish lifestyles. The inquiry into the flamboyant faith healers ministry began many years ago, and the IRS has asked for dozens of detailed answers, according to documents provided to the Dallas Morning News by a watchdog group. The Trinity Foundation, which is a group that monitors religious fraud and has done so for over 30 years, has investigated Mr. Hinn for more than a decade and condemns his leadership style as autocratic and his lifestyle as excessively lavish, even for a net worth of $59.4 million. Another watchdog group complained to the IRS that the ministry lacks financial oversight and independent governance. An article written by David Van Bema, and that was published on the internet, entitled "Are Mega Preachers Scandal Prone?" He says, "In my opinion, many of these televangelists are the largest scam going on in the United States and around the world. It's a good and a bad thing that our Constitution makes religion an untouchable. What I'm saying is that these professional scam artists are not as pressured by the general public as other organizations are that are not religious. Our laws protect these people, and the media does not attack them as much as they would a secular organization." He goes on to say, Christians have to start standing up to these scam artists. An article on the tithing website talks about the 10 scriptures that televangelists won't preach, one of which is Matthew 6:19 through 21. It says, "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroy and where thieves cannot break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there is your heart also." It seems that for the prosperity preachers, their riches are their identity. Preaching prosperity and riches is the purpose in life and defines them. An article on the Trinity Foundation website dated in 2021 reveals some financial secrets of the Hinn organization. I'm not going to read every one to you. This is just the highlight. The prosperity gospel is not working for Hinn, World Healing Center Church, better known as the Benny Hinn Ministries, has been struggling with debt for 15 years. In an April 7th United States District Court ruling, Judge Alvin Hellerstein granted summary judgment on behalf of Mail America Communications, which sued the WHCC for breach of. Before the lawsuit was filed in September of 2018, the WHCC owed the direct mail company almost $3 million. Order provides insight into the finances of the Hinn organization and confirms rumors that Trinity Foundation investigators have heard through the grapevine. Hellerstein wrote, "For nearly 15 years, the defendant has been falling behind on its payment obligations, with over 5.6 million in arrears by the early 2012. Since the late 1990s, the WHCC has spent millions of dollars on legal fees, but has rarely disclosed these costs to donors." While working on this article, the Trinity Foundation discovered a 2014 court ruling requiring the WHCC to pay the telemarketing firm Infocision $1.8 million. After it defaulted on payments, Infocision filed a new lawsuit in Orange County Superior Court alleging constructive fraud, intentional fraud, and conspiracy. In February of 2010, Benny Hinn's wife, Suzanne Hinn, filed for divorce. In July of 2010, Benny Hinn was photographed in Rome, Italy, while walking holding hands with Paula White. In 2013, Hinn and Suzanne remarried. IRS Criminal Investigations Special Agent Michael Mosley told Dallas TV station WFAA, quote, "We are primarily investigating Title 26, which is tax evasion and general fraud against the government." Meanwhile, people are still donating. Bye-bye.